Alright, cool. I was influenced a lot, yeah, growing up here. Because I got older sisters in it, so I was listening to bare R&B, bruv. So, but I was more focused in on the fucking harmonies and shit in it. So I was listening to bare R&B, um, then obviously like grime as well. That's a natural influence, man, from East in it. And then Mashtown, the rappers from Ends, bruv. Frostman, HUNTZ, fucking yeah, there was bare man. And then what else was I listening to? What else was I listening to? I mean, Garage was there as well. You know what I'm saying? But I was always influenced with like anything that had melody in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of melody stuff just stuck to me. Um, yeah, but my sound like my palette's been very like eclectic. So as well as listening to like R&B, grime, and rap and all that stuff, and obviously like American stuff as well. I was, you know what? Cool. I just remembered. Yeah, I was influenced a lot. Yeah, from like Ludacris was like my first like proper like I was on him, yeah, because he had character and flow, and he was just sick with the delivery and all that stuff in it. And then I was attracted to more as well, like Busta Rhymes, and then Eminem, and then Dizzy Rascal, because I all felt like they had character and still spat with aggression, but they had a unique tone of voice. So when you heard them on a song, it was them, and they just stood out immediately. You know what I'm saying? And I like that about a person where you can hear them and not even know the name of the track or who's on it, but when you hear their verse, you be like, oh, yeah, that's Luda. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that was a heavy influence on man still. First of all, I was out one night, yeah, 2 years ago. Um, Eb's my photographer. She just naturally just takes photos of stuff around, innit? So one day we was in front of my mum's block, yeah, and then she just took a photo and it just looked sick, innit? Um, and I just said like, yo, I like that photo. I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but keep that in it, yeah. So she just kept it for me, innit? So when lockdown came, obviously that man's just living life, releasing songs here and there, innit? But I was always catching up to myself because I had a backlog of music. But I've always wanted to do stuff more incorporated with like where I'm from and how I grew up and this, that, and the third, innit? I felt like I just needed to start back at square one, innit? Like my origin story. And then obviously in between them 2 years, Top Boy came out. And then I'm thinking, bruv, like I've seen bare shit, bruv. And naturally when I talk here, or when I meet someone, like, I always reference stuff that's happened to me and I just remember it there and then. It's a random story and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I remember that. And then I'll just say it, it will make sense in the conversation at the time. Then in my head, I was like, why don't I say these in songs, like, and just put little bits here and there and then slowly tie them together like Marvel, because I'm a big fan of like Marvel films, innit? And you know how like all integrating shit in it. So I thought like, why don't I do that in music, innit? But the type of, I didn't want to make an album. I wanted to give it to you in short pieces because, as far as I'm concerned, man's underground, innit? You know what I'm saying? So I don't think me making an album, you're gonna take it in better than when I give you in small doses, EPs, innit? So I mean, the name just came natural because literally it's a shot, the photo of the block in it. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, brother. Cool, bro. Yeah, it's a shot of the block in it, and I'm really local in it. Like, man ain't affiliated to no block. I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the borough. You know what I'm saying? I went to a bay school. It's a dude on a bike, you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I'm really local. I went to a bait school. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows each other, innit? So to me, everything just fell into place, innit? And the music just came. What they'll get from the project, it's literally my stories, but then I incorporate everyone. Like I literally took it as, imagine if I was like the CEO of Marvel and I was planning out all the films, and I'm like, alright, cool. So you're gonna do this. So this is one song, but in this song you're gonna reference track number 4, and then you're gonna reference a whole bunch of stuff that you're not gonna explain, that we're gonna explain in future projects. But at the same time, yeah, you're gonna relate this track 1 to track 2, 3, and 5, 6, and 7, and then maybe in 7, you're leaving it on a to be continued. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how I did it. Like, it just, like I didn't specifically do it like that, but it just like I didn't have to think hard when it came to this project at all. What I did want to do, what I did think about though, was bringing back skits, because it's cool listening to a body of work here, but I don't want you to listen to my work and immediately press shuffle, because from start to finish, from this project onwards, it's all gonna like make sense in it. So that's the one thing I thought about, because I've been in bare different scenarios of that's just been funny. Like for example, yeah, there's this one scenario, yeah. It's not in this EP, but I'm gonna keep it for a future EP. But there was this one time I went to a chicken shop, yeah, in Stokey, yeah, and it was nighttime, and then I'm ordering my food. Then some random guy comes in there, yeah. I don't know if he was high on coke or something in it, yeah, but he had like bare cash on him, yeah. And he was like, "Yo, boss, like, I want some chips, man. Can I get some chips, yeah?" And then he dropped his cash on the floor, yeah. And I was like, "Yo, my brother, he dropped some peas on the floor there." I was like, "Oh, thanks, man. Like, I just love chips, man. Like, it's so good. I bought my own." I was like, "What? You bought your own fryer?" Like, "Yeah, man. I just love the chips." I was like, "Yeah, man. I get you still." And then he got his chips and he dipped in it, and I just thought, imagine if that was a skit. But it's just random to me, innit? But yeah, other than the skits, like I said, everything else just fell into place. So you just get, I don't know, like my mind frame, because I put my ideologies into this as well. You know what I'm saying? Like my point of views. And I'm not the hero as well. I've been a victim in some cases. You know what I'm saying? Which I've said in like quite a few of the songs. A lot of them have panned out and like ended up being funny. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, man's just being an open book, innit? Because if I don't tell it, who will? Not saying it's a story to be told, but it's a story that's interesting, that will intrigue you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, man's just gonna speak, bruv. The first thing that came to my mind, yeah, while I'm smiling, yeah, because it's raw and funny at the same time, is it's like one of the first lines in the intro, yeah, on the song "Pattern Up," yeah. It goes, "I had to pattern up, and grits are not my purpose. I'm in the red, so please don't ask me why I'm nervous." Because basically, yeah, it's like me saying like I really have to fix up, yeah, but I'm broke. Like I'm literally I'm literally in debt. You know when it goes into overdraft, and I'm nervous because like no one really knows, yeah, but I'm out here like fucking doing music and this, that, and the third, and people are praising me for like, "Yeah, man, I see you doing your thing independent." But they don't know I got these
how much debt you're in right now.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm living like check to check, like just don't ask me why I'm nervous. And then obviously like, I'll get into like talking about like where I'm from and all that stuff. So there's that line. There's this line here where I'm bigging up myself, and it's in the chorus for the last track called East LON. And the chorus goes, and I purposely kept this in when I was recording, because I do like I'm feeling myself, yeah. So I go, man, I'm really worth it. Man, I'm really grinding, yeah. East LON's where you find him. Bars them are working, come on. It's like I'm bigging up myself when I'm doing it, but I'm like, because I was really in like the moment when I was writing that, yeah, because I was like this the whole time. And I must have played the beat for like fucking 2 hours, like just doing this shit, like, man, I'm really worth it. Like, so that really gets to me. Like, funny enough, last night I was just vibing to the track. Like, while we're recording this now, yeah, but I've only had 4 hours sleep, yeah. I slept at fucking 4 something, because I was literally on the headphones just listening to East LON, like, but then I'm thinking, my alarm.
Shit kind of bangs that I've been listening to that on non-stop as well.
But yeah, that gets, like, to be fair, yeah, I don't think I wasted a line in this, like, in any of the songs. And to me, that's an achievement, because I've done bare projects and such, and I've wasted lines here and there where I'll say something sick in this line, then the next 2 lines is whatever, and then the 4th line is sick, you know what I'm saying? But I think every bar, alright, cool, even in No Favors, for a hot 16, and then I ad-lib Kelly. For a hot 16, I would need figures, then I'll drop this, John, I'll drop 16. Verse that would tear up your top man jeans, and verse and shirt that you bought for your Instagram fiends. I just thought that was funny for some reason, you know what I'm saying? But obviously when you hear No Favors, you understand why I say all that stuff. But I mean, there's a lot of one-liners I can quote, because because I'll damn near caught the whole EP and then.
But then let's not give away too much.
You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck up the whole thing. But yeah, I guess like let's say the top two, the one I said from Pattern Up and the East LON, first line in the chorus. Yeah. All of them definitely, yeah. But I definitely want them to take in East LON because I wanted to make a song that you can drive to at night, and it sounds like East London, yeah. And you could just take in every bar, like I fucking reference a lot of Mashtown and Gatsby, and that one's very personal to me. And even the beat as well is so emotional because I think that's one of my beats here where when I can just listen to the instrumental, yeah, and I knew I felt something when I made it, because it's just like I literally do this every time I hear it, like, and I just close my eyes. And
I'm not even from East London, but I'm like, bro, I'm from East London.
You know what I'm saying, like,
yeah.
So, like that one definitely. And then I would say Pattern Up, because I do introduce a bit of my background, because like man's African Nigerian in it, yeah. So I do introduce like a bit of what goes on when I wake up in the morning and shit ain't going right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, East LON and Coscar. I like that concept of the Coscar track because I've always liked, yeah, just a man just barring on a track, yeah. But I always thought it was sick, yeah, to have a theme to it. And luckily, the people that are on that track stuck to the theme and it just went ham. And I think that beat is cold as well, bruv. Because bruv, no mercy on the bass, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally went in because like when I drive here, the fucking car shakes. It's amazing to me. Cohesive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gotta wait and see.
Yeah,
you gotta wait and see.
When I think about the project, it just sounds cohesive to me. Another word that's coming to my mind is sick. So fuck it, sick, yeah. And brilliant, bruv. I think it's a brilliant piece of work, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my best work to date. And I said that about my last project. You know, I said that about my last 3 singles. Are You Down Part 2, Are You Down, and Playlist. Yeah. But I like bettering myself, innit? So I'm saying it's my sickest project now. I think it's my sickest, yeah, because I'm honest. But then I thought I was honest when I made this. I still am. Don't get twisted, yeah. But then just the other week I played Mia one song for the Future thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got more, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
So I'm always trying to better myself. So right now, this project is sick. I'm still banging it, and I made it a while ago, you know what I'm saying? But, alright, cool. Take out sick and put honest.
Okay.
Cohesive, honest.
And brilliant was the third one.
Yeah, fuck it, bro. Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I think this is sick. Like, I can't wait to fucking drive down, I don't know, go Tesco and just bang cross cutters, bro. You know when you pull up to the car park and you just hear the bass and then I'm just being mad disrespectful.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is the back of the
yeah, they're doing bare like
EP cover.
Shit to it still, but this is the block, so the home training ground, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we move.
Let's just show them what's in Bambo's car.
Hey,
it's classic. He comes with a bar.
Oh yeah, alright, come to the back. Man got cups here, can you see it? Man got cups here. And man got arches. So this are the proper arches, yeah? But I fucking go for the Lidl, yeah? You know the little peach snaps? Way better than fucking
A true discount man.
Someone called me frugal, I don't even know. What does that mean? And then I got syrups on the go. I'm not alcoholic though, I just like sweet drinks. I know like an alky. Do you have it?
Ink will cut this out. I don't know. We'll see.